Online fitness content have grown to become a place full of drama and tension instead of solid advice. But Jeff Nippard was one of the few creators who almost always stayed out of this toxic vibe. His content usually consists of solid diet and exercise advice, debunking myths using tons of research, or collabing with other loved creators. Not you. Having over 7 million subscribers on YouTube and over 3 million followers on Instagram, one thing that is clear is that Jeff is popular. I trust this man. I don't know what it is. He gives off the energy of a buff soul mouse. I love how when he says recent science challenges this idea, he actually provides a study. As a former personal trainer who digested around 100 books on these topics, this guy is so on point and views training and nutrition through a paradigm rarely seen. He looks like that friendly guy in the gym who cheers on newcomers and helps them build confidence. The only thing he was criticized for was his extreme obsession on details regarding the science of lifting, which is not that bad considering that's literally his job. Other than that, he was usually regarded as a credible and beloved figure. To help you understand this, let me talk about his controversy with Mike Van Wyck. Around 9 months ago, Mike Van Wyck, that worked out in the same gym as Jeff, started a beef with him.
Science guys really need to answer this question before anything. Why is it that you remain so mediocre, yet you know so much?
And while Jeff didn't say anything hostile, Mike pushed him violently and wanted to start a physical fight with him. And after that, almost the whole internet sided with Jeff. Mike Van Wyck has turned off most of the comments on his social media. I guess big tough guy couldn't handle the heat. He's such a loser. My respect for Jeff doubled after this. He was so chill and didn't let anger take over him.
I can't stand seeing bullying and random unprovoked violence. Immediately, you notice the sheer size difference. In the clip, Mike Van Wyck walks up to him and immediately goes for the throat. To me, this is a mentally deranged psychopath on drugs wanting to pick on someone that is smaller and more successful than he is.
Now, can you imagine this guy being in the center of a controversy in which almost everyone is against him? Well, this is exactly what happened. Just a few weeks ago, Jeff uploaded a video currently titled How to Look Enhanced Without Steroids. In this video, he brought some people to guess which one of the participants look like they're on steroids and what feature of their physique gives them that idea. The problem with this video is that Jeff stated and tried to defend the idea that these two people were natural and did not take steroids in their life. Now, Hussein Farhad and Julian Fitzgerald are actually notorious for not looking natural. Julian looks like an enhanced bodybuilder at the age of 19, and Hussein achieved an amazing physique in 18 months, which many people believe to be far from realistic. Hussein Farhad is the new Mike O'Hearn, 1000% natural. Either Hussein is lying about the number of years he had been training or is taking hard drugs. Him saying he got that physique from 3 years of training was a dead giveaway. I've been training for around 2 years. I've gained 18 pounds of muscle. To see someone gain 3 times of that in a similar duration and claim natty is a slap in the face. Anabolic Stick, who is a rising creator in fitness content, made videos about both of these people, explaining in details why everybody thinks they're lying.
Meet Julian Fitzgerald, an 18-year-old TikToker who just recently went viral for his absolutely insane physique. If you hadn't guessed it already, Julian claims he achieved this physique naturally within only 3 years. Come on, you don't even need to drug test this kid, you just need to have a pair of eyes and training experience of more than 1 year. The guy has biceps the size of a newborn kid's head.
Someone like Hussein gets a lot of fake natty accusations online since he has a huge social media following.
Well, no, it's because he made all of his gains in about a year and a half, the first 8 months of which were spent training in his garage with a broomstick and a ladder, after all of a sudden activating his superior 1 in a million genetics at age 19, while having been built like a stick throughout the entirety of puberty.
And after the controversial video was uploaded, lots of people reacted to it.
How to look enhanced without ever touching a needle.
I don't believe you. 20-inch arms, bro. Never played a sport in his life and then just blew up like an IFBB pro. That's how that works.
The thumbnail art director gave it away. Right, all the natties stand behind Jeff to this side, and the rest of you go over there.
Yes, a bunch of people who from the lineup they think are not natty, and when everybody inevitably points to Julian and Hussein, he then proceeds to try and gaslight his audience this entire video by pretty much just saying that the likes of Julian and Hussein are natty, and that they pretty much just take advantage of good lighting and a pump.
This photo was taken in 1912, 2 decades before injectable testosterone was ever even isolated for the first time. Not gonna lie, those bicep peaks do look a bit familiar.
No, they don't. Jeff just tried to tell his audience that this guy's biceps were comparable to Julian's. Like, sure, this guy has impressive peaks, but you're conveniently ignoring the fact that Julian's arms are literally triple the size.
It's interesting that Greg Doucette, a famous figure in the fitness industry, made a video about this, defending Hussein and Julian as naturals.
Remember, guys, this is Jeff Nippard. He's not going to be paid off by these guys. I don't think that Julian or Hussein paid off Jeff and said, you know, fudge the results, fake it. I mean, Hussein already has passed 2 separate blood work tests with me looking at the results, and y'all said, oh, but he's part of the company. And so you're just lying for him. Do you think Jeff lied to help me to prove that Hussein was natural? Or do you think he just passed on his own?
And that video's comment section is absolutely hilarious. The eyeball test doesn't lie about steroids. If a man has 20+ inch arms and a GH gut, he juicing. Greg, you're starting to lose me, brother. 19-year-old Julian is absolutely enhanced. Greg and Jeff should start a podcast called No Credibility. Seeing all the heat, Jeff made another video titled Addressing the Controversies. In this video, instead of admitting he was wrong, he doubled down on his statements and kept on defending them using science and history, as he says, which obviously had a huge backlash.
The issue with Hussein isn't his size per se, it's the speed of his transformation that's suspicious.
3 years.
In this Instagram post, Hussein,
Shut the f*** up.
his blood work is normal, his FFMI is normal, and his transformation
Is not normal.
One of the guys is 19 years old, who's only been training for a year and a half, and his main training was putting a ladder in a broom and then hanging off of it. There's just absolutely no f***ing way you're going to convince me that this guy's natty. There's no way. I really feel like Jeff is about to be universally shit on for this video.
With all the things Jeff has said, trying so hard to defend these 2 bodybuilders that claim to be natural with 1 in a million genetics, people still don't believe it, and it could be argued that Jeff might be losing his credibility. With some of the comments under this video saying, science-based gaslighting, you either die a hero or you live long enough to see yourself become the villain. Jeff continues to progressively overload our patience. Now this comment sums up everything wrong with Jeff's video perfectly. Jeff, you stood next to a couple guys who made more gains in 2 years than you did in 20 years. But in all honesty, although I believe he is wrong thinking these 2 are natural, I love Jeff Nippard. I hope he comes back from this and continues to make amazing videos like before. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. Thank you for watching.